All right, welcome to the Walk Through Duke edition. NC State takes the first one on the chin of the season, and here we are, Monday night. Phillip, Danford, Alex G, as always, looking to break down the film, the condensed version from the ACC, and let's jump right into it. 'Cause frankly, there was a lot of plays in this game. It's kind of a little bit of a longer iteration than we normally have. So, first possession, NC State has it, and we got a couple plays here.
Yeah, a lot of plays. We'll try to go quick.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, you get wide zone and.
just a little late at right guard.
Yeah, I was about to say you got that double to work to the backer here, and it just doesn't come off right
Yeah,
quite in enough time.
yeah, and not an excuse. You have to if you're Kamen Smith and Jalen Grant. He's got to do a better job of staying square and trying to overtake this. But I'm going to throw something out that I swear to God, it used to be a point of emphasis. And if I'm a defensive line coach, I'm teaching you to grab, 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 and commit defensive holding up front
Yeah,
every single play. Because
99
yeah,
grabbing
he
the right
ain't trying to
guard.
make a
Yeah,
tackle. He's trying to keep Kamen Smith from getting to the second level,
yeah.
which is what it is.
And we talked about this on the preview podcast, reading
Mm-hmm.
uh, Anthony there instead of
Mm-hmm.
trying to block him all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we saw BYU, not BYU,
Tulane.
Tulane really take advantage of that in the game last weekend here. And so first play out of the gate, we see it. So
Yep.
yeah. All right, yeah. So right guard can't quite get there. You get a tackle for loss.
And straight to the big one.
Yep, straight to it.
Yeah, I mentioned it in Jalen Grant ends up with a pancake knockdown block here, which is nice. But
Hmm.
I mentioned it on the podcast and was, texting back and forth with you guys. Like you didn't even really need to block anybody here. The corner for Duke, Justin
Yeah,
Jolie, first off, he does a fantastic job taking care of the nickel, the slot corner here, straight off the bat. But because of the man and the way Terrell sells it up the field, and I think the threat that he presents with his speed, you have to respect it so that he gets the corner into a turn and run and then chops it back and gets back and runs the tunnel. You end up really not having to block much. And he makes the safety miss, and the rest is history. Play the fight song.
yeah, yeah. Jolie, I mean, this is terrific.
Yeah, it's all
Not
him.
just blocking him, but then turning him out. I mean, yeah, just throws him out.
It's all him. And really, the main difference in this screen popping, of course, Terrell Anderson really good with the ball in the open field, gets skinny, makes a guy miss, and then just runs away
Yep.
from the defense. But you talked about it against Wake Forest. Obviously, this isn't the first play of the drive. It is the third play of the drive. And the first third down of the game, Duke is rushing hard. There's nothing in the middle of the field, pass rush wise, to retrace and come back and make the play from their defensive line or their linebacker 36 here.
Yep. You get man coverage from Duke. You're voided in the middle of the field, and yeah. So you're vulnerable to that, right? That's one of the
Mm-hmm.
things with man coverage. You are vulnerable to things of that nature. So, but yeah, no, Anderson does a great job. I'm just watching Peak,
Yep.
just
Win.
smushing down here, man.
Just wins.
Yeah,
He's smooth too. State's got a lot of smooth athletes, man.
yeah, me too. Yeah,
So
and
it's
I
a
mean, we don't really need the all 22 on it, but yeah,
yeah, we got it. It's a refreshing change of pace. I know it's a maybe something I harp on too much, but when I watch high school tape of State's incoming classes, like in guys that could potentially be ball carriers, receivers, running backs, tight ends, etc. I really care about if you look like a natural athlete when you run with the ball versus being forced and maybe you skate with your feet, but he looks like he ran track. Like this is
well,
he's driving his knees, easy motion. He can really run.
so it's like Duke shows too high at the snap. They rotate to one hole or one robber, actually. I guess it would be one robber with the safeties. But they're rolling here. We say there's nobody in the middle of the field, right? This guy is your low hole player, right? And he's back. But I mean, you make two guys miss right there, right? They're not accounted for in the blocking.
No,
Yeah.
it's a great start.
Yep. There you go. Couldn't ask for much more. All right, so Duke gets the ball and first play.
Also a good start.
Good stuff for them. Yeah.
Yep.
So they're reading harsh
Yep. Little
here. Or
slide
not harsh. No,
RPO.
not harsh.
Chase Bond.
Bond, yeah, Bond. They're reading Bond there. Yeah,
Yeah, and just have stayed out leveraged into the flats here.
yeah.
Free guys
Ah,
Barnhart doesn't wrap
you
up.
can't. This isn't a tackle, man. Come
Yeah, you
on.
gotta go get him down. And get, I mean, it's going to be a theme. We can talk coverage. We can talk, we'll talk it all, obviously. The rush, there's just, it's just comfortable back there from its
Yeah.
end. I know he ends up flushing, but it's a flush because, I mean, you start doing the mental count in your head. I mean, it's 3.5, 4 seconds before he has to move. So the coverage forces a flush here. And, but he's able to escape. You end up covering for 5.5, 6 seconds. I mean, you're against a good quarterback and against talented receivers, they're going to find ways to get open in that time frame
Yeah. I mean, protection beats coverage, right? I mean that's really,
all the time.
what you're facing here is protection beats coverage. And so if you can protect, a guy's going to pop open. I mean, here you got a vertical, but obviously he comes back down the stem and catches it, right along the sideline. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I don't think Jamel Johnson should have had a great game up there at corner, but this is hard to stop.
No, I mean, that's why in practice, when you do one-on-ones, receivers, DBs, it's a, 3 second clock
Yeah.
and then a sack. It's, you don't cover for 6 seconds.
All right, you win on the twist, but then
You do,
state
you
again.
can't pass a crosser.
They can't pat. Yeah. I mean, come on, guys. This is Virginia all over again, right? So you get Sloan here, right? Stand up backer out of the boundary, right? And you're going to see him, hit here.
And, you do win on the stunt, but it's not an explosive stunt. I mean, if we run it from the snap live speed and we count it, I mean, it's still, taken over 3 seconds to get back. The clock doesn't start on snap, by the way, but you want Mississippi, two
Yeah.
Mississippi, three Miss. I mean, it's taken a while to get back there, and obviously you got to pass the crosser off and stay. I mean, it's no man's land. Brown is passing this. He's passing 85, who's the
So
tight
listen, he
end,
wants to get it to Royal,
and
is
Royal
what it
does
looks like.
not accept it. you know,
So, I mean, I'm not convinced, though, it's on Royal from the standpoint, okay, because you've got mesh sit here, right? So you're going to get still somebody right here, right? You're
mm-hmm.
going to get mesh and you're going to get somebody sitting. I don't remember. I think it's this guy, right? He's going to run the sit. So if Royal's got him,
Somebody
doesn't
else has to
Brown
have.
have to continue there,
I
right?
I have no idea what the rules are, and
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
what the problem in saying that is it sounds like a bailout from us, but the problem is after 4 weeks, I feel like we should have a pretty good grasp on it.
yeah.
We knew how state passed off mesh the past 4 years, and it's not happening here.
It's because my problem here, right? So let's say it's Ronnie Royal, and he should be driving here.
He's not.
This guy's wide open.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
you've got. I mean, this is so poor. I mean, you're
He
4 games in. This is UVA killed you on this, and you still can't get the communication aspect right.
can't get it. That's why your point of just go man and chase. I mean, it's
Yeah.
better than this. Hmm. He's got quick release, dude.
Yeah. No, Mensa's a good quarterback.
He's good.
Now is he? Was it? How much they pay him? 3.5 million.
I don't know if he's that
Is he
good,
that
but
good? I don't know if he's that good, but
he's
he's
good.
good.
He's good.
Yeah.
So immediately, my red flag before the ball snapped live. Even where's the edge?
I was about to say, man,
Well, I
something
mean,
feels off right
you're just
here, right?
allowing this. You're inviting it.
Yeah.
It has to be a bust. It can't not be.
Based on alignment, right? I mean, yeah.
It can't not be. because he's in a 4-eye. Bond is. I mean, he's lined up
Yeah.
head up to inside the tackle. So you're
Hmm.
you're surrendering two gaps, the C and the D.
Yeah, you have nobody here, nobody here.
Yeah,
So yeah, something looks very off from the get-go.
yeah. Just you're already overcoming a lot.
Yeah.
Don't set yourself up for this. I mean, this is that's just easy.
Yeah. I'm just trying to look like who's responsible for what gap. Are we saying? I mean, because something just if he's here, is he working backside? Are we saying Sean Brown's here? He's hit. I mean,
You're
you're
outgapped.
short no matter
Yep,
what.
yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
It's a weird way to play a tight end.
hmm.
If that's an open side, no tight end, then okay, you can hear it, but not there. And here's just push.
Yeah, I would say they just muscled it
It's
in.
just push. Surely off balance. Just getting
Yeah.
yeah, just beat. Just losing one-on-ones. Cleveland actually does a pretty nice job digging out two.
Yeah, I mean he gets two and he turns to get skinny and anchor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, listen, I've seen plenty of teach right? I mean they teach that, right? Get skinny and see if you can split all that stuff.
But
So I
your
think
problem,
Cleveland's fine with what he's
without a
doing here.
doubt,
Yeah.
my circle here is on Shirley. He's in a one-on-one block, and he's just completely
And
smoked.
he
He's
gets
just
demolished.
smoked.
Yeah.
He's just smoked. Yeah. Good answer from Duke.
All right. Okay, I wasn't sure of this play.
Yep.
Now, my take on this, we talked about it in the podcast we recorded last night. I thought it was a great play by the Duke
I think
cornerback
it's a really good play by the Duke quarterback.
because they're in trouble. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't look at this picture right here and say they're not in trouble, right? You're two on
Mhm.
one, a middle field safety. Who knows if he's able to range over and get outside the numbers in time, right? Because to me, they bust down here, right? They've got
Yes.
two guys basically playing the flat. This guy needs to get depth, and that allows, yeah, I mean, so I mean, this is a basic cell concept. There's nothing, particularly tricky about it, to be honest. You got a vertical, you got your out, and you got your flat here, right? So you got three levels, right? Cell concept, something everybody runs. I know we run it on our team, and I coach all the time. This is one of our main
No,
staples.
it's one of your first installs. It's
Yeah,
easy.
and quarterback reads it high to low,
Hmm.
right? So they're reading high to low, but this guy rarely gets it, right? As I teach the safeties, right? When we get these plays, in our football, we guard deep first. We try to force the check down, right? But here Duke kind of blows it, and now you've got a 2-on-1 with the deep and the intermediate. Man, and I thought the corner just did a great job of kind of recognizing it and just the timing worked great for him. If
Yep.
CJ holds it, pats it for a second, you've got a touchdown right here.
Yep. And here's where Dave
Wide
cites
open.
the protection. You lose on the stunt, right guard, right tackle. So he gets a man in his face. He might be protecting his quarterback a little bit with that statement because
Yeah.
I'm with you. You never see that deep ball through. It'd be sick. And maybe he would, maybe if he's truly protected there, he pats it and he sees it and he lets it rip. But Rivers is doing a pretty good job, I think, of breaking on the wind up here.
Yeah, I mean, he's working back, but he's got eyes. He
Hmm.
sees it.
I
Mm,
think, yeah, the bigger issue to me, I think that throw's going there regardless.
yeah.
The bigger issue is the pressure took away his ability to step into it, maybe take a little zip off the ball. He's throwing it before Jackson's able to break on his route. Like if that's better protected, you might get more zip on the ball. Jackson's got in a better body position. It's probably a PBU, but it's not a pick.
So
Is that
I'm just kind of looking at the protection. Now, you talk to me about this because my initial take is I don't like Erickson. It looks like he continues to kind of kick set
it's
and
Anderson?
get depth,
Yes.
even though
Yep.
he doesn't really have that threat, right?
Hmm.
That's kind of what I
So
see.
it's something. look, we've talked about it a lot, man. When you in the 2-on-1 twist pickup or 2-on-2 twist pickup, I should say, excuse me, when your man is the looper. So he's setting on this defensive end who is going to bail out and loop around into the B gap, right? When
Mm-hmm.
your guy loops, you have to get depth and get on the hip of your guard here. You get on the hip of your guard, and there's space between the right guard, right tackle. Like in a perfect world, the way you teach it, Teague Anderson's left foot should be essentially stacked behind Kamen Smith's right foot.
Yeah.
And then you have nowhere for that guy to go except wide and away. And then you're protected. It's poor technique right here. Is what it is. It's a
Yeah.
bad play. It's a bad rep.
Yeah. This just
Because Smith does a fine job passing this off and then accepting the loop.
yeah, that's kind of yeah. I mean, I kind of point to Erickson on this and
Yeah,
just
Teague Anderson, but yes.
oh Anderson.
Yeah, yeah.
Gosh,
We'll
yeah,
we'll point to
Erickson's not
Erickson
there
later.
yet. Yeah,
We'll,
yeah,
we'll point to him later. But yeah, Teague Anderson here. He's got to get depth, and he loses his inside foot. Tackles the number one rule is you cannot get beat inside. Beat inside, boom, hell of a play.
all right. Now State, gets a stop there, right? So we'll give the defense credit for that, right? They
Mhm.
get a stop. They get pinned, but I mean, first play out, you got a little,
I like
whip
this.
smash here. Yeah,
I like this. I'm a very big fan. I don't know if we haven't seen a ton of this while we've been doing the walkthrough over the years. Backed up, I think you throw. I believe in that. Uh, the two things I think you do backed up are hard count, try to get a free offsides because if you jump as a false start, it's a half
yeah.
yard penalty versus a 5 yarder. But I also think you throw because teams are expecting you to try to run out of there and play for a punt, and you get better coverage matchups. Like even here, look at this box for Duke. I mean, they're 7 out against 6. You're not going to run with success, so might as well move the pocket a little bit and work a one-on-one.
I would say I want to move the pocket. I want to get out of the pocket. I want to try to eliminate intentional grounding if it comes to
Mhm.
that, right? You get pressure, right? I want to get out of the pocket, stuff like that. So yeah,
Yep, it's good. Because you're probably going to get, and you do, you're going to get some sort of run stunt. It's a good play. Screens, baby.
there you go. They just throwing screens this year.
I like
Now
the
this
tight
one's
end screen.
cool
The
with the
tight end
pool
screen off play
protection and
action.
stuff. Yeah,
Yep, it's good.
I mean, yeah, I mean, he gets just enough to almost trips up Jolie, but you get
Mm-hmm.
just enough of a block to keep him
Mm-hmm.
going.
That's all it takes. Yeah, it's good. I really liked this. Obviously, the catch is slick and the
Yeah.
run after catch is really nice. But you look at just the pre-play picture. You're in a tight
Right.
end attached set, but that
Right.
apex cat right here, he's threatening you. This
Mm-hmm.
is a good look to just call a drop back. And down here to the field, right? You wrote FIB formation into boundary, but down here to
Mm-hmm.
the field, you just got a lot of space for a little two-man concept.
Ton of space. Especially, I mean, you're on the hash, man.
Yep.
You've got how far is it? 16 yards from there to the sideline, or I mean,
Don't put me
it's
on the spot like that. It's a
yeah.
lot.
I used to know all the
Yeah.
markers, like how far all of them used to be. I think it's 9 yards from the top of the numbers to the sideline. I think another seven here. I think it's, don't quote me on that.
A lot
I
of
know it's
room.
53 and 30 yards wide, but
Yep.
I don't remember the breakdown exactly. But yeah, you got a lot of space out there. In
Anytime you can get
Hollywood.
these guys in space, you got a good chance.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Nice run by Duke.
Yeah, I was about to say, good cutback.
Yep. Real good. Favorable box here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you're 6-on-6.
Inside zone. Get to the
Got
unblock guy. Unblock
Jolie.
guy makes a tackle, but you fall
Yeah.
forward. Yep. Just get a hat on a hat with these running backs. That gives you a chance. And that's what happens here.
No, it is interesting here. I mentioned his name earlier by accident, but you do have Val Erickson, right?
Hmm.
First snap, I want to say, was he in on the
He
last
was
one?
in. No, he's been in the whole series. The
Has he?
third
Okay.
series was his first rep.
The
Yeah,
third series was his
third
first
series was his
series.
first
Okay.
reps.
Okay. Yep. Mr. Erickson. All right. Yeah.
Really good job by Teague Anderson, right tackle here, climbing. Good rep outside zone.
Yep.
Decisive cut, press it. You get the turnout block.
Out of
Trust it.
pistol,
Hmm?
right? So don't run pistol a ton, but I like, out of pistol, right? You get a little more downhill style versus the shotgun, the sidecar, and whatnot, where it's a little more
Hmm.
horizontal.
Yeah, and we've talked about outside zone, wide zone a lot over the years, and the misconception just because of the calling the play outside zone. A lot of people think sweep. It's a downhill run,
Yeah.
straight up. It's just an angled downhill run, right? So he's attacking the C gap, sees that turnout block, cut it right underneath him. Really
Yeah.
nice.
Really
Good
good
rep.
blocking up front. Yeah.
Good
That
rep.
was clean.
Anthony Carter with a big win right there. Free access.
There you go.
Man, Keenan Jackson really wanted Noah to go make a block,
Yeah.
huh?
If they are going to give you this look,
Throw it.
you have to take this,
Have to.
right? You're 3/2 with space. I
Yeah.
mean, you
Just
have
a
to take
just a
this.
really poor defensive alignment
Yeah.
overall here for Duke. They're not winning anywhere. The box is light, the perimeter's light, too high. You got nobody covering anybody up there at the top of the screen. There's, you're I guess accounting for Cody Hardy, but the secret's out. You don't really have to do that. you know,
What he caught a
he caught a pass.
drag
He caught a pass.
at
He caught a
some
pass.
point in this
That's
game. Yeah.
right. That's right. But they essentially have two guys assigned over there to that side of the field with the one receiving threat. 3 yards.
Mm-hmm. Another FIB, man. A lot of that.
Ooh,
Strong.
good run. Good
Strong.
run, bad box. Yeah,
Yeah. I
7
mean,
guys.
you look at Apex here. What you're walking in
He's
now, you're
tight.
down a guy.
Down a guy. You run split, so you're even more down a guy, right? Because you're taking somebody away from the play side.
I'm trying to see where does that one guy come in? It's Carter. So
Yeah, so they get a
he
run stunt.
slants back into
Hmm.
the A, and
Because of the run stunt, you forget the play side linebacker, and that's the unblocked guy here.
yep, yep. So you get the slant back in here, gets Carter turned, he's out. Now you got nobody to block him. I If you're running split, wouldn't you want your receiver here to come and crack him, and you're going to try to make this guy the tackler?
I think you would, but you don't get it.
Yeah, yeah. You don't get it here because that Locklear,
That's
yeah,
Hoffman.
or Hoffman. Sorry, no, Locklear's down here. I was about to
Locklear
say
is
I
out
saw
here, but
Locklear.
he
Yeah,
is out
he's
here,
out
but
there. He's
but
right down here.
Hoffman's in the slot.
Yeah, so Locklear is out there. Okay. I would rather try to block the linebacker, but they don't. All right. Second and 12, man. A lot
A
of
lot of
space in there.
space. A lot of
A lot of
space.
space.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Golly, Val Erickson just running by people. Wouldn't have really mattered, but pick one to commit to it.
I mean, the reality is you had, again, another good look down here.
Hmm.
If you really wanted to throw this, you had a potential look.
Yeah, he's probably seeing that pre-snap look in middle field,
Oh, yeah.
drooling.
I mean, this is right. I
Hmm.
mean, dead red in the middle, especially when you get the backer here and he starts kind of cheating because they're going to drop here. Wait, let me go back and watch Val.
Yeah, just kind of running.
All right, so he's out there and nope, nope, nope. Oh, almost got a guy after the whistle.
All right, good second 12 play though. Get you to third and
Oh yeah,
manageable. Return to happy feet here a little bit.
Little bit.
Your pocket's good. So
Yeah,
here's a much better twist pickup. The bottom of the screen.
yeah, you get CJ. He releases at what, 11 yards, 12 yards past
He's
the line of
deep
scrimmage,
and
behind the line of
outside the
scrimmage.
hash.
Yeah,
He's deep.
probably didn't need to be that far, but I understand the buying time stuff,
Mm.
but
It works
he,
out. 'Cause, at least
yeah,
the drift is towards the route concept. Um, Good contested catch by Keenan Jackson with the sticks.
trips nub, another mesh. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
there we go. Sit it down versus the zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting a lot of that from Justin Jolie lately. Talked about that, man. He's not running the verticals as much as we saw prior. A lot of underneath.
Like mesh, I like it on a first down. It's an easy throw. Is this bash or designed? Bash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bash. All
So
right, you got counter.
reading that backside gap or the C gap on the backside of this. Get a bail and a loop.
I was
Easy
about to
pull
say
decision here, or
that's
easy
an
keep
easy.
decision.
Yeah,
Easy keep decision. It is technically a pull, but it's an easy keep decision. Well blocked. That's the safety coming down. Run through him. Good job.
yeah. All right, let's see. So you had Val on the kick out. Yeah,
So I'm gonna say, we have seen teams in years past gash state running counterplay gap scheme runs against mug looks. It's a really
mm-hmm.
good play call against this because you're just blocking everything down and pulling around. It's easy assignment wise, right? Play side, left tackle, left guard, center. Everybody just block back a gap, and you're pulling and kicking for what's left.
Oh, you can. I mean, when you get these mug looks and you get
Increase
like
the
backers up,
defense.
you can just smush guys down here,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, you could take 2 for 1
Yep.
on one of these blocks, and then now you've gained a hat.
Yep. And Anthony,
So
I think Anthony ends up bailing out 7 for Duke.
yeah, he does.
And 4 loops out to try to play that C gap. But it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. You've completely creased the defense. I mean,
I mean, the reality is him looping out, I think makes this kick easier,
mm-hmm.
right? Because now he
He's not
has gained
expecting it.
wept artificially
Yeah,
for you.
right.
You've
He's not
kicked
expecting.
him. Yeah.
It's a good play call and well executed, well ran.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a drive. This is just look this.
Yeah.
So okay, we talk about protecting your run game, and in between the 20s, especially, I think a great way to do it is spreading teams out and having attached, screen options.
Yeah.
In here, man, I know like Mr. Henderson is not with us and he doesn't love this stuff, but this is why you play 3 tight ends, especially if all 3 are decent blockers. You just create gaps. You make Duke have to match you, and you end up in a situation where there's 3, call maybe even 4, depending on
You've
how
got
you want to
four
talk football.
doubles.
Is
I think
yeah,
you got four
yeah.
doubles
Well, I was
here.
gonna say just 3 additional gaps the defense has to be
Yeah.
responsible for, and that makes DBs have to fit in the run a little more. And said it earlier, if you can get hat for hat, and especially if you can get double teams for 3, he's gonna make plays.
This certainly plays out like duo in the sense like I'm watching Val, I'm watching eyes up, right? Backer comes, then he releases, right? And then he comes off. You're not chasing backers.
Yeah,
Not
I, st-
sure.
I,
I'm not,
I'd,
I don't think it is.
yeah, I think it's inside zone just
I think
because
it's inside zone too,
Teague's
but it
crashing
just
hard.
it plays out with the
Mm-hmm.
doubles and just the patience with which they let the backers come to them. I think it
Mm-hmm.
plays out like duo, but I do think it's inside zone based upon all the steps and the alignment of the steps.
Yeah, showing up with a perfect picture.
Yeah.
Really good push there. I don't remember. Did they give him that full forward progress? No, they did not. That's some crap.
Yeah.
This I don't like. We talked about it on the podcast. You can put Will Wilson in on the 4-yard line if you want to do this.
If
Just
you
saying.
want to do this, yeah.
Yeah, you can put him in there. Also, I don't know. It's obviously not, you know, designed to be power read because there's no mesh, but it sure as hell blocked like it should be.
But are they? I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Are they? Did Teague Anderson just miss his block? Yeah,
Maybe. I mean, if given the backfield action, I'd say yes. Because otherwise, this looks like it should 100% be a jet sweep.
yeah. 100%,
I mean, that guy's
100%. We
crashing.
give this ball off.
But I don't see that's where I have a hard time saying did Teague Anderson miss his block? He's aligned on his outside half.
But the way, I mean, you can't leave. I don't think they're leaving this guy
No, no,
open.
no.
Like,
I do think he misses that block. My whole
yeah,
point is the edge is just uncaptured. It's there's nothing here. You're looping it with the tight end and you're
yeah.
blocking down with the tackle, which is right because you're pulling a guard. Like you're running power. I don't quite get this one.
With 97 crashing, I'm assuming
Look, I'm gonna tell you too. It
he's your
looks
read,
that's what I think, and I
or
don't know.
are they
Well,
reading
look
this
at
guy,
no,
the apex?
there's no way.
I
And
mean,
look at Noah. He's the motion guy. He looks like he's expecting the football.
yeah.
You know, like I don't know what we got going on here. Um, it's doomed from the outset.
If you're reading 97, you got to give this ball to Noah.
Mhm.
You've got to.
That's a touchdown.
Mm.
Even if it's not a read, even if it's just a call that we're going to run this, this jet pass off of this action up front. That would be a good play call. This is a really good throw if
I
they
was
have
about to
the
say, man, this is actually one of the best throws of the game.
yeah,
Like,
if they have the end zone angle here,
dude,
it shows
the
up.
as late as he is and the angle with which he throws
Hmm.
this,
Hmm.
I mean, when he did, oh man,
Well, big
yes,
credit
he,
to Terrell Anderson here. It's a very subtle thing he does, but he presses out to create a little separation from Freeman
oh
12.
yeah.
He's on his hip and then he separates about a yard off his hip. It's a heck of a throw. Layered, really nice.
All right, so you got a drive concept, right? So you got this here, and then it looks like you got a little Texas come behind you
Oh,
with Justin Jolie.
and what's interesting is they released four strong, even though Hollywood is off set to the left.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
I couldn't believe that throw when I saw it the
It's a
first time.
great throw. It's a
I was
great
like,
throw
man,
because it looks like a dead play.
oh yeah, yeah. When he doesn't hit him here, I'm just like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, great ball, great ball. I forgot they had all 22 of it.
Man, look, carries Pete, block forever. This is what you do. You never know when that ball's released. Block forever. CJ's trying to sell something.
Mm. I'm looking. CJ, he's back, what, 9 to 10 yards in his
It's
depth.
deep. It's deep.
Feels a little deep. Yeah, that's kind of what caught my eye here. That's why I'm rewinding it. Feels a little deep. Trying
But
to see. All right, what's Duke in here? Again, yeah. So yeah, they're playing man match, and so you've got yeah. So yeah, they're playing man match, but you got a crosser. So he's telling him you've got to pick him up, and now he replaces him as the hole. So you're still playing one hole, right? He's your deep middle, and then he's your underneath middle, but he passes. So now he
switch
takes and
responsibility.
assumes.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got man match coverage here, but man, Anderson just runs by him.
It's a great play.
Yeah.
That's what it takes in the red zone. You got to make plays. It's tough to win down there.
Yes. Little spacing concept from Duke.
And they found space.
Yep, they found it.
It's funny you talk about, flood being a go-to one of your first installs. I said that, but spacing's another one. Like Duke's
Oh yeah.
pretty basic conceptually, but executing it.
Hmm. I mean, Sloan does a good job here. Just can't get the tackle. But I mean, you look at the
Same
initial,
win.
the violence of the initial hit.
Yeah, it's a really good job setting the edge.
Yeah,
You need more from Royal here, man. You do. You're used to we're used to seeing state safeties fly downhill. And he's
yeah.
just
He's
lost
not.
here. He's just
He's
lost.
hesitant. I mean, look at the
Mhm.
hesitancy.
Just trigger and go. Like the difference is,
He didn't even get a hand on him.
no, I don't.
I mean,
Sean Brown makes his tag. I don't think Sean Brown played a great game. He's state's most consistent defender in my opinion
yeah.
still. But the different what's the difference in the pace at which these guys are playing? Brown's flying to the football, attacking inside hip, and retracing back off the cut. Royal is just he's flat footed the whole time. The ball
I
is
mean,
handed off, man. Go
Royals the
trigger.
down safety. They're
Yep,
running to him.
yep,
He's the field side backer.
yep.
I mean,
Trigger. Gotta go.
man, yeah. I mean, this is a spot. I mean, now it's not the same defense. Don't get me wrong, but this is what we've seen Tanner Ingle and all those guys play at. That's what Ronnie Royal is somewhat in this particular concept in this play here.
Mhm.
But man, that's not good enough.
It's a 2nd and 2. It's essentially a throwaway play, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, this is the set of two plays for Chaz Wallace that were pretty rough.
Mr. Wallace. All right, so State goes drop eight. Something I did advocate for. It didn't always work, don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna take credit on this one. It obviously
Yeah,
worked exactly like I thought it would.
yeah, this one did. Look, you're solo against the center, bro. You're solo for
You
three
soloed and you
seconds.
whoop, right guard came and got that rib shot.
Gotta work a move. There's just no. We're just dancing.
Yeah, this is not exactly a dynamic defensive front right here.
That's a very kind way to put it.
But hey, coverage had to be there. Mensa scrambles up, Fordham makes a stop,
Take
and
it.
he gets a sack. Mm. Again, to me, Shirley stands out, right? Getting
Yep.
pushed off the ball.
Yep. I mean, Cleveland resets the line of scrimmage, and he's the only one.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
just got
look
the
at
center 3 yards deep, forces the
yeah,
cutback. It should
yeah.
just
He
fall
forces it.
right.
Yeah,
Should just fall right into your lap here. Trey Thomas, Isaiah Shirley are the two that
yeah,
stand out to me. Thomas, gets a hip, can't get him down. But you get into a third down. Got to win third downs. Get off the field. Brandon Cleveland.
there you go.
It was his best game of the year.
It would. Yeah, I felt very confident when I said it the other
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Like I watched it and was like, all right, that's the Cleveland. I don't feel like we saw the first three
No.
games, but more reminiscent second half of last year.
Yeah. And Adidere is going to get credit for the
Yeah,
play here, but and it's good. It's good. It's a good effort play. But Duke's running a little outside zone concept here, so they get what they want on the play
hmm
side with him. You can live with you. Actually, I prefer getting the turnout block there, but versus the reach. But he can't cut it up because Brandon Cleveland is in his
yeah. I
grill,
mean,
and that's
Cleveland whooped this guy.
yeah, completely wins the rep. What's two guys?
Yeah, yeah. He gets an initial double,
Mm-hmm.
right, and he's still right able to force there. Now
That
you
big
force
right
the bounce.
hand
Yeah,
just shed.
mm,
It's quick.
yeah.
It's good. That's the flash. That's what you expect. That's why we could talk about him playing on Sundays, but
hmm
we need to see it on a consistent basis. This is sick.
How many snaps did Adidere get?
I don't. Well,
This is the only play I kind of like remember him
yeah, he played a
in.
handful. The thing is, PFF and ESPN have to figure their stuff out. 25 is not Sterling Dixon for State. It's Joseph Adidere.
Oh,
And
goodness.
44 on offense is not Brandon Cleveland. So the two things that happened is they counted Adidere snaps as Sterling Dixon snaps. So I can find it for you. And then they counted Hardy's run and Hardy's catch as Brandon Cleveland's run and catch, which is pretty funny. Whew.
Yeah.
I
And we
just
saw
spiked.
Duke Scott do it last
Yeah,
week, and
he
now,
said I got to do it. I might have
yeah.
just spiked the mic there. I'm sorry if that was.
That's Chandler Rivers
Rivers
too.
Rivers is
Yep.
pissed that Trey Freeman didn't come up and make a play there. He's thinking he had that tackle. Yeah, we joked here. I love a fake punt. This is ballsy, dude. Backed up on your 29.
Yeah,
Um, State has often and look, Duke's playing a defense. They're not playing punt return. They're playing a
yeah.
defense here. This is just a
I did think it was interesting. You got folds
yeah,
coming
they
from
ran
these guys,
wedge.
and
Yeah, they
yeah,
ran
it's just
wedge.
yeah.
This is just old
You
school,
just get in there and push.
1A high school football. We're gonna run wedge out of the single wing. We joked on the podcast. It didn't matter how many guys had in the box. I think Cody Hardy was gonna go get this one.
Oh yeah.
Dude's a nut.
All right, good job, Brandon Cleveland. Mm,
On this back a little bit. So here's sprint out. They loop into it, which is tough. Go now, right? To me, 3 yards in the flat right now.
yeah,
And I understand, pressing to look a little deeper. I'm not gonna ever condemn that really, but I love free yards, and I love free yards to your dynamic running backs in the flat with what do you got, 6 yards separation here at least.
yeah.
It ends up getting to him late, and it works out. But here's a little hidden yardage. This probably won't make PJ's thing. It might, but there's some hidden yardage here that you could go get.
Man, good job not getting a blindside block there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for sure for my first thought, I was like, oh, here comes Anderson.
Dederay played 9 snaps. They fixed it.
9.
Nine
Okay,
snaps.
interesting.
Yeah, just like to see this one come out a little quicker. Good job getting north up the sideline. Free access. Keen Jackson loses the block there a little bit, but it works. You throw it to a dynamic guy, he's gonna make
Yeah.
dynamic plays. I like that you have Jolie out there too as the point man.
Mm-hmm.
Does a really nice job. He's his blocking in space is
So
so
much
much better.
better this year.
So much better. And this is a quick decision that you got to make. I always we talked about it the past few weeks. I prefer to read RPO alerts outside in, right? If the
Mm-hmm.
outside access is there, I think you should take it regardless of box count. But here's the perfect. I mean, this is the perfect picture for why you take it. Obviously, the outside it looks great, but look inside here. I mean, that's 7
Oh, you
with a
don't you don't
link.
like all these black
No,
jerseys?
7 with a lingering 8. I don't like it.
Yeah.
3rd and 5. Let's get the ball in space to number 5 and let him go
Yeah.
cook.
To me, I'm watching. Look at these DBs. Their initial
Off.
steps, they're back, they're off, they're back. I
Yeah.
mean, at the
Well, that's
snap, I'm like,
and
what
that's
are
what
these
you
boys
get when
doing?
you present a good downfield and intermediate passing game. I overreacted earlier it was a different play I'm thinking about where Keenan Jackson loses in perimeter block. That was nice.
Oh, that was down by the goal
Yep.
line. I know exactly what
Yep.
play you're
Yep.
talking
I
about.
really
Yeah.
like this play call. And that the finish of this run is stupid. Um, but this is good. This is we talk about it. All plays in theory are designed to score. This is a
Mm-hmm.
touchdown play to Jolie, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
Just
this,
trying
you're
to
trying to
stalk
sneak him
block
up
and go,
yeah,
right?
trying to sneak him up the sideline, little double post wheel, but getting the back in the flat and CJ being aware of that is so good. You can't cover it.
No, there's too many guys out there.
There's no coverage for it. Really good. Off
Yeah.
play action too. I don't know how he's alive after that. I don't think he did either. The TV's followed him pretty good. He's a lot of deep breaths after this
All right, this one he had to. Good job of drifting and
one. Mm-hmm.
to get enough time because the blocking is not pretty on this.
No, and that's what you get when you run pool protection occasionally because you're blocking back, right? So it's
Yeah.
it's pretty hard to square. Yeah, I'm mainly keen on Grant here, the center. It's hard to square up a back block if that makes sense
Yeah.
because you have to
Well,
sell it.
it looks like Erickson doesn't see it like at all. He looks very surprised when somebody comes off the edge here, like to
Which
me.
is a
It's like,
surprise.
whoop, uh-oh.
Yeah, that can't happen. He Yeah. It's easy. It's not like his rule. Just set up off that hip and go keep playing. And by God, control your hands, man.
Yeah.
So that could easily end up in a world where you grab that guy's, neckline and plays coming back. I'll say again, you can do this on the 4 yard line. You don't have to just
Probably
do it on the
could.
one.
Yeah.
That was clean.
Yeah.
It was clean. It was probably I had to rewind it a few times live. It was probably the best pull on power we've seen so far. I still, man, I'm gonna keep saying I'd love to see you be square because he ends up in a deferential position here because he's having to
Mm-hmm.
square his shoulders up late. If he's squared on contact there, this is a true walk in,
So
and it
you
is
want him to
anyway.
you want him to skip pull out of it?
I do, I
Yeah.
do, and I'm submitting to the fact that it's not going to happen because it would have happened by now.
Oh yeah.
But it would make life a lot easier. Other than instead of catching this downhill collision, you're initiating it, and it doesn't matter. I mean, that was free. It's well blocked on the place. Cody Hardy is very good,
Mm-hmm.
just straight up. He's that's a we won't say it out loud. Never mind. But we used to love to pull these screenshots up in the O line room after the fact. Anytime you can get a guy that is so defeated he turns his back and you end up in a little bit of a PG-13 rated R position, you're doing pretty good. The whole right side really. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a nice job washing it
Good
down.
job.
This is where State lost the game, man. Just you look down. It's 20-7. 5 minutes left. You're rolling. These interior stunts are just slow. And I know this is a contained stunt because you're rushing three, but you're giving a talented quarterback just so much time to operate. And your pre-snap alignment, I think you're probably trying to bait Duke into keeping the back end protection, so you're only releasing four, but they still get to a spot where they're releasing five in the concept. You got
Yeah.
is that I mean it's that's Trey
It's
Thomas. This is
it's Trey
defensive
Thomas.
end
That's what
again.
I'm
Like
I'm
what
I'm
we
sitting
don't
up here
need
watching this. I'm like, man, we got a
we don't need
DN who's
that.
eight
We don't need
yards,
that.
10 yards downfield, trying to,
Relate to
get in the
talented
flat.
receivers. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just hard.
Mm,
Should do okay everywhere else. I mean, you see it down here. It's a little slower. We don't need to. We can watch it back once. But Sean Brown passes this off. It's a little bit of a return route from the tight end. Passes it off, and Ronnie Rule is driving on that. Like
yeah.
he's taking it away. Like everything's good elsewhere. It's just that hook curl area is unoccupied because you got a defensive end dropping all the way to the sideline.
Well, I'm kind of, yeah. I mean, I'm looking here. I mean, you're in drop eight. I can see four Duke defenders in the screen. I'm like, where are the rest of the State's guys? Like,
You got a post safety for sure. I saw that.
yeah. I mean, we really need the all-22. I'm not, the
Hmm.
spacing of it just
Yeah,
feels off. Now, there's Barnhart. I mean, he's way
he's
back
deep.
there, but I
He's
don't know what
deep.
the other guy, there was a fifth receiver somewhere in there we couldn't see.
Here's just another example. I mean, it's just it's this the rush is just it's slow, slow. He's getting the ball up decently quick here, I know, but I mean,
Mm.
third and four. I mean, that's all you can ask from your coverage. It really is. Here you get mesh and you pass it off and you end
You
up
get
hat for
mesh.
hat,
There you go.
and you force a contested catch.
Yeah.
Mensa, he's not panicking, but he's having to improvise a little bit. But God, man, look at how much space in the pocket he
Yeah. They just beat, I mean, 85 does a good job walling off, good ball.
has.
I
Hmm.
mean, you have it on the back end. As much as we've complained and will continue to complain about the coverage, I
You have
mean,
it
this
here.
one wasn't it.
You have, and if you go back a little ways there, you get three one-on-ones. Cleveland's initially double teamed. It's a slide protection. He gets a double team, but you got three guys in one-on-one, man, and
Yeah.
just stoned. I know Duke's got good tackles.
Yeah. Trey Thomas gets just
He
whooped.
gets he gets smoked. I'm really kind of keying Terrelli Price there. He's one-on-one with
Yep.
a guard. I mean, you're a rusher. Gotta want to rush. There's no move.
Nothing. Nothing.
It's third and four. You get off the field right there. Again. I mean, the tight end's able to fall down. You force a check down, but golly, man. I mean,
So
Thomas
this is
gets,
first and 10.
and
And
he
this looks
gets
like State's in Tampa. I mean, I'm just kind of looking at the releases, right? Here, you get a term. It looks like he's your pole runner. Kind of looks like Tampa on the initial.
Thomas gets chipped. Still just there's no wins. You should be. I'm looking at Price again. He's one on one with the right guard. Never works a move. He's playing patty cake.
Okay, I mean, if you're in, I don't know. I'm just looking here. I mean, just the space. Yeah, I know you're focused on the rush. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the coverage on the back
Well, I'm
end,
a
right?
big guy. You're a little guy. That's what we
Yeah,
do.
I
So
mean, it looks like Tampa, and I'm just, frankly, I'm looking at the depth of Brown's drop. What's taking you that deep? I mean, it's first and 10, and you're underneath guy, right? He's
yeah.
11, 12 yards off the ball. Like, why is Brown so deep right now? I don't, I don't know if I understand what he's doing there. Because it just, that put Fordham in a 2-on-1.
Tough spot.
I mean, they're going to get yards somewhere
Hmm.
in here. Fordham can't take them both. Now, I'd probably prefer he just stick to one and make him,
Yeah,
at least try to take one out of the equation, but I don't know.
sure.
I don't know. I just don't understand Brown's drop on this particular one. And if it is Tampa, that's it's not a normal first down call, right? That's a third down. I mean, that's where you normally see Tampa, unless you really want to go back into the true Tampa Bay days, right? Lovey Smith and all them.
No gap replace.
Just Mensa. In my head, this was the only
I think
design
so.
run I had with Mensa.
Yeah, I think so.
But stacks,
Hmm.
right? I mean, they're gonna read one, so who's
Got
gonna play it?
you got a gap replace. Or really, Trey Thomas just has to make a play because he square shoulders here. And that's honestly a give look most of the time. Mensa pulls it and just out athletes him. Yeah, because Swords is coming downhill. He's not expecting to have to gap replace. That's my read on this.
Yeah, so I'm looking. Is Soars expecting A here?
So which
And if he's
means that
there, he's
Thomas
there, right?
has
And
to be
he's
C gap
outside,
responsible, and he just gets out athleted.
and then you're surfing here. Hmm.
Should be a win. That should be Rep State wins.
Jeez.
Great catch.
Yeah. All right. So that's a tight end, right? So he is in a wing position here,
And they bubble the
right?
dead. They bubble the
Yep.
dead receiver.
Yep. This
So
guy's
State's not on the line of
ineligible, right?
scrimmage.
See, he's gonna come back. Yep. So it looks like you get somewhat of a post over, right? Something, that way. And then got my man back here.
A little bit of a hold they get away with on Soars, but it wouldn't have mattered. He's coming from depth late.
I was about to say, so what I'm actually looking at here is, all right, so that's 20, is that Assad Brown?
It's a sod brown.
So his initial steps, right? I mean, I'm watching right here. He's actually up, and then he's trying to fly back at the last minute. I'm trying to figure out kind of like what are they playing?
It's a little bit of a stalk and go action. It
Yeah,
looks, yeah, yeah. You don't want to be in a run and chase position though down here ever. It's a good catch. What a freaking throw.
yeah, it's a great ball. It's a great ball. I think they give us an all 22 of this one.
Yeah, just four verticals.
Yeah, four verts.
Find a matchup you like, man coverage. Terrell Anderson wins off the line of scrimmage.
I'm gonna say a little bit of press down there. Just let him go
Mhm.
win.
Really good release.
Good ball.
Throw and catch, late hands. It's nice.
Protection's there.
Time of the
Yeah.
protection, no drift. Step up in the pocket, deliver a
Oh,
strike. That's how
what a
you do
great
it.
rep. That's a great rep.
Whew.
Anthony's fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I
But say, so they're reading the apex here, right?
think so.
I mean, if I'm seeing Jolie blocked down here, we're reading here.
I'd rather arc that and read the
Yeah.
defensive
So you're
end.
saying you'd rather read this and arc Jolie to block
Mhm.
the nickel.
I would. Um, because what happens? I mean, it's almost twofold. Like, Pete can't really release to the linebacker backside here because Jolie's like almost blocking that guy into him, just creating a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Now it ends up obviously working out with a bounce backside, big bend. Spike's got to stay square. I don't really know why he's in the game for Anthony Carter. That's another discussion. But that's why you have a talented back and get 5 yards out of that. Oh,
Oh.
you got Keenan Jackson
I was
right away. He's down here in the slot, right there.
say, what is he? Man, I wish we could see what takes him off of that.
I think he gets to it and just isn't really in a body position to make the throw. Right there. I think he just cut it loose.
I mean, look at four get this push on Kamen Smith right there. I mean, look at how far he gets Kamen from where he contacts him, where
Yeah.
they re-engage. I mean,
Yep.
I mean, that's like a 4 yard differential.
Yeah, I guess I'm just a little surprised because I think it's hard to tell. I mean, you got Keenan Jackson on this over route, and then behind it is a dig from Noah Rogers, and this is what we saw State hit against Wake Forest,
Yeah,
4, 5, 6 times. So I'm a little surprised he didn't cut it loose and give a guy a chance to make a play here. Um, and then right now, just go. That's a critique that we can make, but the protection holds up enough. You just cut it loose right now.
yeah. I mean, with them voiding the middle of the field, you've got one deep safety, right? They're bringing, I assume, all right, they're probably dual reading the
Definitely.
back, right? But he doesn't go, and they both end up committing.
Hmm.
So yeah, this should be one you get out.
Oh, and it might be a chunk. I think, and it flashes late there. I think Noah's coming open too. or I think it might not be Noah, it might be Anderson.
Yeah, well, you
It's
get
Anderson.
somebody down here, right? You get the backside receiver, right? He's
It's
running the dig.
Anderson.
You got the over,
Yeah.
you got the flat, and you got the corner up there, right? So, I mean, listen, this is the full field progression we talked about multiple times. And we saw some great reps versus Wake Forest running this.
Mhm.
I mean, the reality is you should be, I would think, off of the smash here pretty quick with
Yeah,
man coverage.
Jolie gets
Yep.
bullied in the slot.
He gets bullied, but with, I mean, once you see it's not covered, right? They're not rotating to cover two. If you see man, like
Yeah.
you're off of this, and I'm immediately thinking, all right, we're looking
Yeah.
over to dig,
With
right? That's where you're
anticipation.
going to win.
With anticipation, ready to cut it loose. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a miss. Just straight up. You got a first down right there. You might have a first down right there, but
yeah,
you don't right there.
yeah. He escapes
Go.
there. Yeah, the decision to cut it back here. Yeah, I
That's where the
don't.
bad guys are. Don't
Yeah,
run to the bad guys.
don't go back to the bad guys.
No, bad guys are always in the middle of the field. This is actually just a pretty good play by Duke.
Yeah,
Um, you get pressure look, replace the blitz with a quick throw. Always a fan of that decision. It's a nice pickup by State. A better ball probably could be a first down
I
here.
was about to say
Yeah,
that's where I'm at right now.
better
Better
balls probably a
ball.
first down.
He probably catches it and
Mhm.
continues on, gets the first down.
Yeah, or he's tackled a yard, half yard short. You're lining up with Wilson to go for it, and you miss all the theatrics that come next.
Yeah,
It's a good play by Rivers to trigger and tackle, but yeah, a better ball gives you a chance, especially with Anderson.
yeah. So same thing we saw before. Knife concept. You got a vertical from the slot. You got a quick slant from the outside. See both guys. I mean, you get that man cover. I mean, look it up top, man. I'm looking at the guys in the slot. And it's just manning them up.
It's one you'd like to have back. It's
Yeah.
two in a row you'd like to have back.
And then we get this circus. Listen, I don't know. I know there's been a lot of words said and ink spilled talking about this play. I just don't understand. Well, I don't understand a lot of it,
On
but
multiple levels, we talked about it.
yeah.
I mean,
The middle of the field. Wait, what routes are we running? What?
why is that ball going there
Yeah,
instead of
I
deep?
just there's so many things that don't make sense here. Snapping on the clap. I just, mm, this is a failure on so many parts. I'm trying. I mean,
I mean, that ball's moving. I don't think Anthony's offsides.
boy, it is close, right? I mean,
That
oh,
ball's
it's
moved.
moving there, and
It,
there's Anthony.
he's
The
not
ball starts
offsides.
and he's there.
He's not offsides. He's on sides. It's inexcusable.
Yeah, yikes.
It's washed.
Yeah, so just
And
mass.
the right side of that Duke offensive line. I mean, it's a weak spot for State's defense right here. You get Chaz Wallace and Trey Thomas. It's just get blown up. You get a big back, what a 7 yard head start.
Yeah,
It's gonna win that every time.
yeah, they're not stopping that.
Nope.
This group right now just they don't have the ability to stop that. All right, third quarter. This is
At
gonna be a quick one. Oh,
halftime, Duke to score on their first drive of the second half was plus 165 on FanDuel. I should have put my mortgage on it.
ooh, plus 165 out of half.
Yep.
Hmm. I mean, this is. four quick. I think all four made the condensed version too. I mean, that's how bad it is. It's like, yep, let's just put them all in the condensed version.
Mhm.
Man, where'd that tight end come from? A receiver.
Just
God, he's wide open. Whoops.
bang, 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 bang. Power, bang.
Look at, I mean, come on. Come on, Shirley, man. We can't lose inside like this.
Cannot lose like this.
You can't be driven back.
I mean that kills Sean Brown's chance of getting any momentum flying over the top to make a any type of stop. He basically
Yeah.
gets blocked by 53 because of this. 50, I mean 53 he's blocking two guys.
Yeah.
I mean, the right guard's not giving a ton of help on Shirley. And technically is a double team, but he's running that rep for him. Hmm.
All day, all
Just
day. I mean, I guess,
one over two.
we've talked about it before. Second and one, don't give up a big play. You're going to give up the first down. I guess that's what the decision is here, right? They drop back and, again, what looks like a cover two or Tampa. I mean,
One over two.
that's just a lot of space right there. That's a lot of space.
Fordham rightly has his eyes in the backfield. He's got gap responsibility in
Yeah,
there.
but yeah, yes, gap. Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, they throw it out there. They're not stopping this, period.
No. And I mean,
Man, have we
touchdown.
never defended post will? I mean,
Touchdown.
come on. I don't know. This stuff drives me nuts.
State sends six. No one gets even close.
Yeah.
If you send six and the pocket looks like this, the play's dead. Like they're gonna hit something.
Boom. Both backers get just owned. I mean, Brown gets washed down. Running back just slant. I mean, whew. Hmm. All right, where's our other guys? Yeah, Trey Thomas,
Now
nothing.
we're gonna move. Top of the screen's even worse.
So now you got
That's
Harsh, right?
yeah.
But see, this is what I
He's
did not
so
like.
wide.
They it's like immediately they started putting a tight end over Harsh, and yes, the
It's like
width.
not even a
Like,
nine tech. It's like an 11,
do we really want Sebastian Harsh this wide?
which doesn't exist, by the way. There's no such thing as an 11 technique, but
11
he's out there
technique.
playing it.
Look at that. He's so far out. What's he gonna do? Ugh,
Got to run with the
ugly.
wheel, Johnson. Got to
John,
run
I
with the
mean, come
wheel.
on, man.
Got to
You
run
know
with the
what
wheel.
you have to take. What are we doing? So you're blitzing six. So you've only got five in coverage. So it looks like they're three over two. But I mean, it's the same stuff, right? I mean, I teach our kids in the secondary. If two through, if the first guy comes through your zone, you can give him to the safety. If the second guy comes through your zone, you can't give him another one.
Nope.
You have to go. Like it's just, and I know he knows it, and he's late there. He recognized, but at this level, you can't be this late. And I guess that's the stuff, when we were talking about last night. And I don't even know how much we articulated it on the podcast we recorded. But when we talk about, yeah, this is the best passing team, we'll probably face all this stuff. Who,
That's
who's
elementary.
anybody could hit this.
Yeah.
That's my
Virginia Tech will
problem.
run double post wheel, and Kyron Jones can
Yes.
make that throw.
He'll make this throw. Like it's not the ability here. It's just poor, poor defense.
Really good up here.
But
This
that's so
is
good.
it's so good.
That's
It's
so good.
everything about it is good. Everything's good.
Let's see. I think we get an
We
end
do.
zone shot of this, right?
We do.
Okay, all right. So you got the slice action there. Man, all right. I didn't watch it live. We already talked about that. Whoever was drawing on the telestrator, man, as somebody who does this on Monday
It's
nights, man,
pretty poor.
that is some squiggles right there,
Yeah,
man.
it's a lot. But look, before the play even starts, can we just talk about this though? Like, freeze it at the snap. 65, 75, 74, 79, 54. Don't change it. Just leave that group in there.
Leave it. Leave
Leave
it.
it alone,
Yeah.
man. Leave it alone.
All right. They're in tempo. I'm just looking at Duke still moving around. They're not set, especially at the second and third levels. Oh, man.
Really nice slice block.
I was about to say, yeah.
I think you end
Look at
up with
that. Look at that double. Grant working up.
three
Man,
knockdowns, I think, up front. Maybe two. I know Anderson ends up with somebody on the ground here. Grant ends up on the ground, but he does a really nice job of swallowing up Freeman. Kamen Smith ends up with his guy on the ground. This is actually look, Jalen Grant.
I was about to say,
I'm going to give him
look at
flowers.
Grant. Look
I'm
at
going to give him
Grant
flowers.
work
This is
back.
this is called a
Yeah.
rock back. This is pro level stuff, and I'm not saying he's a pro, but this is what you see in the league. When your gap disappears, rock back to it. Don't rush to climb. Rock back, give it the shoulder, and then climb. You have time to get to linebackers. They have to come to you. Rock back, stone it, climb. That's really good. That's why he's playing. And look, he was a guy preseason we were concerned about,
Mm-hmm.
straight up.
Yep.
And he's the snap of this game obviously is really funky. He's had some moments, but everybody has. He's playing well. I'm pleasantly surprised by his ability. And then look, Jolie does a fantastic job on the slice. Three's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to press this now, he's got a ton of space to work with inside, which is awesome. But to press the unblocked guy as Rivers there coming into the gap and cut off that block and then accelerate out of it, he never stops.
Nope.
The I say it a lot. I don't know how much I've said it this year, and we talk about Hollywood's smoothness and his ability, his suddenness, but to cut without stopping is the best trait you can have as a football player, and he can cut without stopping. That's sick.
God, yeah, that's so good. So many phases. That's so good.
Do you like going for two?
I was okay with it.
I was too. The flow of the game, it felt like it
Yeah.
was it was
Now,
necessary.
I don't know. We need to go back and look at this because I haven't spent a lot of time. I remember looking at first. I'm like, what? Wait, what were we trying to run though?
I think
Like,
Jolie pops open here. He's trying to find some grass, a little stick concept. He's trying to find grass. He finds it. Bailey kind of bails on it,
that's what I'm wondering. Is
which I'm
Bailey
not
just
really sure
bailing
why.
early?
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I mean, there's pocket here. It does have some draw elements to it. Duke Scott is climbing to block.
But it's like Bailey has no intention to run.
Mm-mm.
So I mean, something feels off here, right? I mean, Duke is working to the linebacker to block.
Grant climbs late.
Yeah.
I mean, this is stick draw without a doubt. Yeah, I think he might rush off that to Jolie. I'd sit on that a little longer, and I wouldn't full drop back like this. And then you got to trigger and run. It's the fairest critique we can give of him right now. This is his weak point in his game as a quarterback. The decisiveness in run pass option.
I mean, I don't understand what you so right. All right. So we get a little stick concept right up here. Then you get a fade, a one-on-one fade. But he looks stick first and then tries to whip his head back late to
Yeah,
the
which he'll
fade.
never
You
throw.
can't do that,
Mm-mm.
right? I mean, so watch his head, right? Stick, fade. No, I mean,
It's
if you
never gonna
didn't
be
take
there.
the fade to begin with, don't you're not
It's
going
dead.
back to the fade. Yeah.
It's dead. If it was like stick whip route, zig, whatever,
Yeah.
you could see that, but that's not what's happening. You gotta commit to something, and then it runs back to the bad guys again.
I was
You gotta
about
try
to
to beat this guy
say.
to the pylon.
Don't do that, man.
Never
Get
cut
to the
back into your
pylon.
pursuit. Never
Get to the
cut back into your
pylon.
pursuit. You might not beat him there, but you're gonna not take that hit. After all that, you're still in this game.
Yeah.
You're not even down a stop. Like you're in the game. You're on schedule.
Second and two again. So obviously give up 8 yards on first down, but not the end of the world.
Oh boy. Get bailed out by 64 for Duke.
Yeah.
That's what happens here. You get totally bailed out. I mean, that should
64 just.
that should be gone.
Where are
It should be
you?
one on one with Devon Marshall having to make a tackle against Castle.
Whoop.
I mean, good for Trey Thomas for taking advantage of the situation, but oh boy, that's boxed up. I mean, that is creased.
This is frustrating. Like, I don't, they talk about, guys trying to do too much. And sometimes I think it's really hard to identify unless you know the play calls and all that kind of stuff. But you've got this guy. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's just you.
Why are the eyes in the backfield so long? Because there's no help. If he gets behind you, obviously you're screwed.
Stop your feet.
But the problem is, right, we talked about it the other night. Ronnie Royal's not playing very well. But where do you go?
There's nowhere
Where
else.
you're just having to live with it right now. There's nowhere else to turn.
You're hoping like hell it pays off, but we're
Yeah.
getting to a point we need to start seeing some progression in multiple spots. Because if he's able to like truly play a catch technique on this and collision it a little bit, Marshall might make the sack, or he's going to force a bad throw. He's a step away. It's a great cut, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna and we love it. Throw the ball down here. It works out, and you get the arc release I've been asking for.
Yep.
So you're in a favorable box. I'd love to see State lean on throwing this thing on the perimeter a little bit more. Now, you end up, like I said, you end up with a favorable box count. It's actually blocked pretty well. I don't,
I
again,
was say
you
Anderson with the
change,
cut.
you change the offensive line again. I don't understand, but you know how big of an advocate I am for cutting down the three technique on the backside of outside
Backside.
zone. And
Yep.
this is why it just opens up the cutback lane like something crazy. And safeties aren't winning that
I
ever.
would say, man, him juking that safety there was nasty. Whoop.
That's why outside zone is the best play in football. He knew. The announcer knew it this time.
He knew. There we go. Good cut.
Run on the 45, eliminate angles. Really nice. Really bad.
Hate this.
Just
Hate it. Hate
don't
it.
get it. Don't get it. Don't understand it. Just what you're getting at right guard is just it's abysmal.
This
It's straight up. There's I'm not going to be nice about it. It's not good. I mean, this is down G. So we've seen State run this 100 times. What are we? What is that?
where are you blocking, man? Where are your
What are you doing with
hands?
your arms? Why are your pad level? The pad level is pathetic. I mean, everything about it. Get tight to the line of scrimmage, same foot, same shoulder, hit that guy, kick him out, and you might have a chance. But you're 97 in no world should he make this play playing the technique that way. Now it's not going to be a good play anyway. You're probably only going to get a yard or two, but you're not going to go backwards. You're going to take that initial hit off the quarterback. This is just poor. It's poor.
Yeah.
Mm. Stuff like that. It'll get me going. Just this will get me going worse.
This is this is so bad. I mean, listen, this looks very organized from Duke's perspective, right? This looks
I don't disagree. And look, this is coming from a guy who was a backup center, backup guard. He was a sixth guy at Richmond. I was on the field goal team. I know what this feels like. I've practiced field goal protection 100 times. I've sat in those special teams rooms. I know what you're supposed to do here. And the announcer circles the hell out of Kamen Smith. That he's essentially the left tackle on field goal protection here. But you were exactly right to box the two of them. Youssef has to get big, double punch, and fall down slowly. And he blocks one guy. Kamen Smith's going to get a bad rep here, and he's
Hmm.
gonna take the blame for it on TV. Yusef has got to double punch and fall down slowly. You have to absorb both those guys and just get run over slowly. That is your job on this play, and he just does not extend his left arm at all. And Kamen's not doing a great job of stepping up and in and extending a right arm punch either. But he's definitely expecting a left hand punch from Yusef, and this is inexcusably bad. It's horrible. I don't know if I've
So,
ever seen a defensive tackle come unblocked and block a field goal untouched. You see him get the big paw up.
so I guess one thing I don't like here, because I'm even watching out here. Look at how far he's
I don't
trying to
like the
reach
splits. I
here.
don't like the
Yeah,
splits. I
that's what
don't.
I'm wondering. Like, if you see this, are we not recognizing that we maybe need to tighten up before we snap the ball, or something, right? I mean, it's like you aligned, you got to here, but man, this is a heck of a reach even right here. Because I mean, the way he's reaching, I feel like he's maybe expecting him, and right, they're all working this way. That's a big ask.
Should be easy.
It should be easy. How many field goals have we seen kicked and nothing like this? I mean, yeah.
yeah, I can't watch this anymore. It's
Sorry.
just not
Oh,
really on the same page.
yeah. Did we get another shot of this? I don't remember. No.
No.
I'm gonna go back to it real quick. Yeah, I feel like in game there was another shot that made me think, right? We talked about this,
This thing
right?
is
If
breaking out.
you're gonna curl it up, right? You have the option, right, in like a stick concept. If it's man coverage, to break out away from, right? You're not just going to turn up and curl when you got man coverage. You're going to break away. And it feels like he curls it up, he as Jolie, but Bailey's really throwing more of the out, seeing, hey, this is man coverage. And so
Hmm.
to me, that's why when it looks like the ball ends up too far on the outside shoulder because of that.
Yep. Yep. Hmm. Well, those are two big plays to watch back to back.
Yeah.
Just make me frustrated because you're in the game. You're still in the game. You should be playing 29-35 with ball driving. See, can we
I was
watch
about to
this?
say, let's go back and compare what we got
Can we
here,
watch the
right?
left guard here? Watch this. It's damn near the same thing, man. Punch big and get run over slowly.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing. I don't get it. Like that's what it's supposed to look like. I mean, I just 1 second talking about field goal protection is too many seconds talking about field goal protection. But it's not hard. Just get big, get run over slowly.
Yeah.
Hmm. Good kick. Must be nice.
I was literally about to say, must be nice. Oh, God. Listen, the ball handling, the decision make. I mean, this is, yeah,
I think there's a view from the end zone angle here.
I,
I guess there's not. I don't know.
yeah, I might have cut
It
it
it's
just
fine.
for the sake of
Um,
brevity.
yeah. Just bash counter. The pull's the right choice. It's not blocked well on the front side.
No,
Um, Smith gets beat across his face, which is the one place you can't get beat. Disrupts the second puller. I don't understand. And we can talk with the blocking is not great. Okay. I don't understand the ball handling for counter, for bash counter. This looks like ball handling for power read. Like he's so far out that Bailey ends up so far outside of the scope of the play.
Hmm.
And I think it is the right decision to pull. So part of this is on Hollywood, but Hollywood, when you teach mesh point quarterback running back exchange, once the running back crosses the outside foot of the quarterback, he's taking the ball. He's definitely past the outside foot of the
Oh yeah.
quarterback. You gotta live with that at that point. You gotta continue that mesh.
Yeah.
Ball's gotta go.
Yeah. If you're in that long, it's Hollywood's ball.
It's Hollywood's ball.
You can't pull it at this late point. Yeah.
No, it's if you the teach tape on is watching Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
He's the best to
Now,
ever do
if
it.
you watch him, right, he'll do a little more ride with it because you'll see him actually work at times with
But
him.
he'll get out there. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why the footwork to me
The
doesn't
foot,
match with
yeah,
counter here.
exactly. Yeah.
And if you do right, if you take that crow hop to the left, well, then now your outside foot is further away, so the running back's decision point is a little farther wider. He won't take the ball as quickly as he
Yeah.
is here. I'm gonna have a stroke after watching the last 10 minutes of this, dude. I'm just gonna have like a brain aneurysm. This is
It
so
got ugly
frustrating,
quick, man.
so frustrating, and it's a lot of self-inflicted stuff. And I'm not gonna say I don't think State panicked, but we saw flinch that we hadn't seen yet. They've been in this spot. I think the graphic flash, they've been down 10 points in
Yeah.
two of the three games, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And
They didn't panic. I don't know
there was,
how to describe it, but it got
yeah, I think panic's an extreme word, but it was not comfortable.
yeah. I mean, I like you got Sean Brown in there. I mean, you got a couple things going on here. He caused enough havoc. You force him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grant Cleveland played well.
Good. Yeah. No, Cleveland did.
The rest, I don't know. I do know. It wasn't great. Wasn't even good. Wasn't even average. Here we go. So there's a difference here. I talked earlier.
The Sloan, right?
It's a much faster stunt. Trey Thomas is a better looper
Look how
than
tight
Keaton
he is
Sloan
to it.
is. It's tight. This is well run. And your boy Kayvon Carter here. Let's give him flowers. He makes this play. Watch him hold the center up.
Boom.
Yep, 42. He's lined up in a shade technique, pressed up, holds the center up here, which allows the looper to come free. This is nice.
Yeah. So Kayvon's right there.
Yep. And now in a perfect world, if we're going to be really critique this thing, Charlie Price has to do a better job though, because he doesn't engage the guard well at all, and it almost allows the guard to bump this thing off
You
with the
come back.
center.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
If you double pick the guard in the center there, Thomas is truly running free, and he doesn't have to get as skinny as he does. Now you'd want him to play with the same technique, anyways, but it yeah it can be better. But Carter, you mentioned it the last comment on the podcast. If anybody besides Mike Murphy listens for that long, they'll hear it. But there's something there's some spark there. I'm interested in seeing.
Yeah. Yeah. He popped to me. I texted
Hmm.
you guys that scrimmage. I was like, man, whoever this kid, I really honestly had to look him up. I was like, I have
Yep.
no idea, but he's making plays.
Yes. Scott running outside zone again. So it's pretty good. Cuts it up there well.
Ooh,
Yeah. Creating something.
it works. I just want to go back and
See if anything's up.
was it necessary?
Yeah, I think maybe here. You might have had the seam down to the field. His eyes are never really there. But the reason he's having to bail, look how deep he is.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm looking. I mean,
10
you're
yards
you're
deep.
you're clean in here, but
Everywhere.
you're so
Yeah.
deep right now.
Yeah. And then he gets deeper. ended up almost
Yeah.
20 yards behind the line of scrimmage at one point there. I think that right there, that play, is the first sack credited to NC State's offensive line this season.
What are we doing?
There's no spacing.
What, I mean, right guard, center. Okay. Right guard just, woo, I guess he's got him. It's
Mm-hmm.
like they both just
Yeah,
came
I mean
off of
they're
the
they're
guy.
they're in a half slide, so he's thinking that's not in my gap anymore. Grant's got to continue to work there. Kamen's going to look to help the tackle. You just want everybody open. You might have this Jackson in the slot on a little, you know, kind of a zig whip route. You just don't get great spacing here
Yeah.
in the concept. I don't even really know what I'd call this
I was trying to.
because you kind of get too
You get a seam vertical, you get kind of this postish
posty,
thing from
but then
the.
you get a dig coming from this
And
side.
that's what I was just thinking. Like, is that not too many things in the middle?
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, three who he's essentially able to halfway cover three routes. I don't know how this wasn't intercepted. I don't know how it was caught. I
Yeah.
mean,
Either. I, I don't know.
sweet,
I mean,
sweet.
yeah, it's cool. That's not
It's
repeatable. I'm not
not
gonna make a
repeatable.
big deal about it because there's a lot of luck in that one.
There is. But, if we talk decisions, uh I always a fan, they're in true pressed up man, one deep post safety,
Yeah.
they're sitting in the house. Let's cover one. Give it, he's throwing a little bit of a back shoulder ball here to Anderson. I'm not never gonna question that decision. You got a one-on-one, throw a competitive ball, give your guy a chance to win.
Yeah.
It ends up happening. I think that your three is late getting there. It's really good ball skills by Anderson. He loses
Yeah.
his
No,
feet. If
Anderson.
he
Yeah.
doesn't lose his feet, he might be able to, still make a play, but it's good. Hollywood misses his pickup here. I don't really know where his eyes are.
Yeah. Say, I mean, that seemed. I mean, he's out for.
Yeah, sees it late. I mean, you're five
Yeah.
up, man on protection on the offensive line. They got the five big guys, right?
The five big guys have
So,
them, so you got
so
the
he's got
off
first
ball.
guy, second level, and that's
Yeah.
the only threat from the second level.
Yeah. He's off
He's
there.
just out. He's just off.
I mean,
Start
it's the
working.
right decision by CJ. I'm not saying like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, it's the right decision. I would like to probably seen him throw a little more on the line. That thing had
It floated.
a
Yeah, it
lot of loop
floated.
to it. Now I know he had a guy bearing down on, but
That's part of it.
he was fading away. He didn't want to get hit there. I listen, it was the right decision. The coverage wasn't bad. This one just went State's way.
It's crazy.
I mean,
Hollywood's got
so
to be inside out on the protection. You're good.
yeah,
Another easy one.
yeah,
You can do that, not on the 1 yard line. I'm going to keep saying that until they do it. Dave said in his press conference, it's just Kenny Source.
yeah.
It's 100%. I mean, you got a chance here. He's got a trigger downhill, and he can make this play. Cleveland's giving him all he can give him. Taking two, you got to go. It's 3rd and 1, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you're playing
I
for.
was about to say. I mean,
You got
what
to
are you
go.
waiting on? You
You
got
got
to
to
go.
go. You
It's
got to
third
go.
and one, and you're flat-footed, two
Yep.
yards behind the line or the line of the game.
Yep. You just got to go.
Uh, yeah. Mm. I'd like to win somewhere else too.
Of
Just kind of
course.
looking
Of
out,
course.
Shirley. I mean, I guess Thomas is looking boot, so he's staying wide, I guess, right? I mean, that's kind of what I'm guessing he's staying so wide for.
Yeah, I mean, you're gapped up if Source just goes.
Yeah.
Hmm. And laid over the middle.
Yeah.
Never gonna work out. Yeah, they replaced
Let's
it
say you
well.
get that same twist we've been talking about state running,
Hmm.
and they can't bump it over.
It's slow developing. Oh, yeah.
This I don't think I have the end zone shot, but this ball had no chance.
No, no chance. No, nobody. Well, in fairness, nobody's open.
No.
I mean, you think Anderson might be coming open, but they replace it so well. The safety drives down on it. It was dead in the water.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go.
Nope. And
Nowhere to go. And there
for
we
all
have it,
intents
the
and
walkthrough
purposes, over anyway. But
Duke
yeah,
edition. Yeah. Yeah. So all right, man. Well, I mean, that wasn't pretty. There's a lot we talked about, a lot we criticized. There were some really good aspects, right? The offense had some really good throws. Some of the catches, obviously, Terrell Anderson had a great day. Smothers doing some other things. You saw some runs where the offensive line was dominant.
Mhm.
So you've got it. They're going to have to continue to play that up. I mean, defense. I don't know. We talked about it on the podcast. So anybody go back and listen to it. We kind of talked about what are some things maybe to change a little bit. Um, it's not an easy situation on that side of the ball, and special teams just can't. They can't be this poor. They cannot be this poor. So I don't know, man. You got any final thought before we get out of here?
Someone's got to win the right guard spot. Defense has to find ways to generate pressure better than they are right now.
Yeah,
Those are my two things coming out of this one: an offense and a defensive pick.
there you go. All right. So for everybody that made it this far, we appreciate it, and we will be back next week watching State versus Virginia Tech. So talk to you then.